Independent grind powered by Tech 9.
All right, so we're on the phone with Prohibeo. Go ahead, start it off. How'd you get into music, man?
I actually started out probably really young. I was about like 5 or 6 years old. My family had a heavy influence with music on me, so I was like listening to Sublime, AC/DC. We were back and forth from where I was from. We actually lived in Turlock for a good portion of my life, which is up over by Modesto. And so we ended up going back and forth because I had family in Santa Cruz. So my older uncle Tura, Alex, he was into music and rapping at my age and stuff, and making beats and then getting into bands and stuff. So I always hung around with him when I was younger, played video games and shit. And so pretty much he got me into music one day, and I was like, yo, this is mad tight. Like, I like it. And so I was probably like 6 or 7 years old, starting to learn how to play instruments really. And then about 10 years old, I started making beats. And then when I was 14 years old, I started making actual beats, made a SoundCloud and put up beats and stuff. And then, that's pretty much where that went. And then at about the age of 16, I got my first placement with Xavier Wolf. And then it took me about a year to realize just how rappers are, just the way that they are with producers and how they, kind of treat us like secondhand people. So I figured, fuck it, anybody can rap. So I figured I'm going to just start rapping on my own beats. And that's literally how it happened. Just started rapping and then took it serious about 2 years ago.
So what do you like more now, producing or rapping? Because I first heard you off of producing, and then I eventually found your SoundCloud, and I was like, wait, he's rapping now. So what do you like more now?
Man, actually right now the rap game's kind of filled with a lot of people who are kind of just making moves for themselves. So I don't personally, I like interacting with real people like my boy Gizmo, Creature Cruz, Slim, just pretty much real people that I know in real life, you know what I mean? Because rapping, for me, I learned that rapping, you get into rap and then you have to associate yourself with other people that act a certain way, and you're just like, nah, certain people will do that, but I won't do that shit because that's not me. That's just, I'm just making music with my friends and stuff like that. But if I could say off top, one of the two, if I could pick where I'm gonna go, producing or rapping, right now it'd be kind of rapping because it's a lot easier and it's fun.
Do you find yourself not worried about placements as much, being that you have got the Xavier Wolf placement, or do you still feel the same way about that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, at the same time that all that happened, I got monetized and shit. So I feel like now I can just chill off Psycho Pass and then start trying to rap. And then if I ever need that extra kind of, oh yeah, Prohibeo's still producing or whatever, I could fucking just send out beats to the few artists that are actually real with me and keep it real. So I actually have a few handful of beats that I'm going to send to Ramirez. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's fucking sick, and he keeps it real. So I'm going to have to probably end up doing some more producing and shit soon.
That's dope. Earlier on, I know you mentioned a gang of different things that I'm sure we're going to talk a little bit more about. I know the Xavier Wolf placement and everything, but you did mention I think it was you and one of your friends or your cousin, you'd play a lot of video games and stuff. I always find it interesting, some of the biggest producers are huge gamers. How does that kind of come in and influence the sound of your beats and stuff?
Okay, so I gotta say off top right now, a lot of the listeners who are gonna hear this interview or whatever probably aren't gonna believe me, but I was 2 years old playing a Nintendo 64. By the time, yeah, deadass. I was 2 years old playing a Nintendo 64. So by the time I got to being 5 or 6 years old, watching my uncle make music, I feel a lot of the producers out there that I've talked to, they started playing video games at an early age as well. I feel it plays into it because a lot of the soundtracks that are used in video games as a kid, you can also sample and stuff. But in the same way that you're able to use, like, at a young age, if you're able, like, at 2 years old, if you're able to play Nintendo 64, by the age of 14, you should be able to manipulate FL Studio very quickly and fucking do all that shit on your own. That's why I don't need an engineer. I don't need a producer. I don't need anybody. Like, I literally could get in my fucking room, have a mic set up, have my computer, be like, okay, I'm going to make a song, make a beat, record, mix it, master it, and then throw it on SoundCloud.
I feel like that's how. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I think that's what a lot of SoundCloud producers are like. Not SoundCloud producers, but producers that upload their work on SoundCloud and artists. They fail to realize that, like, a lot of this stuff has been in them forever. Like, it's, you know, it's kind of just, you know, just got to use your brain in a different way, like the way that you would, you know, towards video games or whatever the hell that you want to do in life.
Going back to, like, the producer part, how do you, like, whenever you were sending beats and stuff like that and you get the placements, does it, I mean, you're obviously sending these beats, and, I mean, I don't want to keep bringing them up, but Xavier Wolf, you get that placement. That's obviously just a free beat that you sent to him. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, man. All right, so check this out. I was about, 14? I was in high school still. So this was before I dropped out of high school. Like, right around the time that I was, like, 15, about to be 16, I sent a beat over to Xavier Wolf, and then he used it. And at the time I was dropped out of school. That's when shit started blowing up. So I was like, fucking, I'm gonna start rapping too. And I think with the entire placement thing, I think I gotta say this right now, a lot of producers, when they get that placement, they're banking on that. They're like, oh yeah, I produced this by this so-and-so. Like, you know, like, it's just it's a whole, everybody acts like it's like high school right now. It's kind of ridiculous. But
yeah,
personally, for me, with placement-wise, I could have, like, after it happened, about a year after it happened, I was like, I could care less about this shit. I really just want to try and run up some money from this somehow. So a lot of people started telling me about ASCAP and stuff, and how I could sign up. So I got in contact with Wolf. He threw me a couple fucking $100 on PayPal and shit. He was cool about it. And then a few months after that, we fell out because there was a whole fucking thing where I fucking wanted to get that song monetized, and then he kept saying that, oh yeah, it's sampled, I'm not making any money off of it, which, you know, I've seen the song on Spotify. There's a handful of songs on Spotify where you can make money off, and iTunes and shit. So it was whatever to me. I eventually got signed up with a label where they monetized the music video, and I ended up getting, you know, a check for it. So.
Oh yeah, the whole production realm, I feel like, is a really interesting place. Would you say that whole, you know, mentality of, like, all these young dope producers are sending free beats to bigger artists just to get that placement? Would you say that kind of fucks the money up as far as people that are established? You know, I feel like a lot of artists are just saying, well, dude, I'm just going to go get some production from these smaller guys rather than paying you X amount of dollars or whatever, paying you a percentage of royalties.
Yeah, like, okay, so, and that's where artists try and trick other producers, because they have the SoundCloud platform where we upload free beats, and then they're like, okay, I'm just going to snag this beat and make, like, 2 million plays off of it, but I'm not going to mention the fact, that my shit's monetized, and I'm making fucking, $10,000 off of all my songs every fucking month from SoundCloud, but I'm not going to cut a check to the producer. He's lucky I used his beat. That's where I come in with rapping, because I'm like, fuck rappers. Fuck them for thinking that they're above us. Rappers, literally, they own a voice. I'm going to tell you right now, most of these fucking rappers that you hear out here, they don't mix their shit. They don't master their shit. They don't make their own beats. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just a voice.
Yep, I
And
hear
it-
you. I think it gets misconstrued, like with these producers that like this guy's getting this placement, he's getting this placement, he's getting this placement, but also on the return end, he's also sending them for free, and he's getting a retweet out of it, or he's getting some Instagram
Exactly.
followers or something like
Literally.
that. Like it's
And that's what I can say about most of the producers. Is they're just like, oh, I just want to send beats to this rapper so I could be cool with them, and I can have this many followers, and bitches will follow me on Twitter, and I could do whatever. Like, nah, bro, that's just that. Like, okay, think about it this way: if I was to wake up tomorrow and blow up, do you think that personally, I would not act any different than I am right now? A lot of people would hit me up, and it's true because either or, I could have somebody big like okay, let's take XXX for example, or Ski, or like any I'd probably do a song with Ski because he does like real he's up there, but he's still kind of low key where he's at and shit. But like say someone like big like XXX wanted to do a song with me, I probably would not do a song because it's just that extra boost to like where I don't feel like I've earned that shit because I've been working at this for like 4 years now, and I'm just like at the point where I'm like I want to just make music with real people and shit who want to connect on some real shit, go to shows, meet people, do show, like, you know what I mean? It's just a lot of people out there that are out there for themselves and a check and all that. It's just weird.
I hear you. So, as far as like kind of combating that from a producer standpoint, how do you think, what are some things producers can do to stay away from like, just sending their beats for clout and, actually beginning to make money off of them?
My first idea, get yourself signed up with a label, or get yourself signed up with someone that can monetize your videos. Or in my case, what I have to do, because a lot of people don't like Prohibeo, I fucking go under a different producing name, and then I send beats to the same fucking rappers that would rap on my shit had it not be Prohibeo. Unfortunately, I can't release the name on this interview, but just know that I'm still fucking out there, and a lot of them don't use my shit just because it says Prohibeo and just because there's problems in the past, and it's fucking high school. It's grown men acting like children, and I'm sick of that shit.
all right. So we're gonna bring him into play. I'm a big fan of him. Gizmo, where does he come in?
Oh shit, man. All right, so let me hold up. Let me adjust myself back for this one. All right, check this out. Psychopaths happens. I'm dropped out of high school, right? Everybody at school is going crazy. Blah, blah, you're doing it. I'm like, whatever, fuck you guys. You never cared when I was making music on a fucking iPod. Suck my dick. So Gizmo hits me up. Yo, you make like sick beats. How much for a lease? And I'm like, fuck, I don't know. I've never sold a beat. Like it was the first person to buy a beat off me. So I was like fucking $20. And he was like, yeah, bro. I checked your thing, like your SoundCloud. So like, yeah, I'm down. I'll shoot you $20 for a lead. So he ended up getting Black Smurf on like one of his songs that I produced. And then I liked how he raps. So I pretty much told Gizmo like, yo, if you want to, we can just start trading fucking verses back and forth for fucking beats. And he was like, word, I'm down. So I started making him beats. And then me and him started rapping on songs. And then eventually we started talking every day and shit and became friends probably like after a year. And then he came from Rhode Island to California where I'm at in the trap barn where I record with everyone and stuff like that. And so we ended up linking up right there and chilled probably for like a good like 3 months. And then that's where Gizmo and Prohibeo came into play, and we started making music. We did the Clout music video in the backyard. We did a couple shows in Oakland with Peep and Zen before they, like, you know, I don't know. SoundCloud's weird, long story short. But, yeah, we were cool with them and shit, and then, you know, so fell off, whatever. I came back to Rhode Island, and then yeah, that's pretty much how me and Gizmo linked up. We started making songs over the internet, linked up in real life, and then just started killing shit in real life. And then we started doing shows in Oakland with, like I said, Pete, Zen, anybody, fucking Omen, I think, too, in Oakland. And then we did a show with Omen and Mass and shit, but everyone's, kind of too busy to do shit or whatever. So, yeah, and me and Gizmo ended up just making a duo and fucking going back and forth from Rhode Island to California.
How is that whenever you see like an Omen 13 or like a Craig Zinn, like, are you guys kind of cool because you guys know you guys came from the same thing as far as the SoundCloud shit, or is it, how is those relationships go?
All right, so me and Gizmo, we have absolutely no problem with a lot of people in the underground, except for a lot of the people that talk shit behind our backs. And I know probably like half of them are going to listen. I know that a lot of people are going to listen to this interview just because I'm known for speaking truth and or talking shit. And I just did an invisible quote fucking with my hand gesture or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you right now. If you like, let's put it this way. Me and Gizmo are cool with Kill Station. We are cool with. At the moment, like the last person we just talked to was Kill. We're pretty much cool with anybody that doesn't come at us sideways with some bullshit on some high school shit. You know what I mean? A lot of these rappers in SoundCloud are like, I have this much clout. Oh yeah, I'm too busy. I'm too busy to do these things. I'm just making music. When a lot of them are doing the same shit as us. Y'all sitting in a room, smoking weed with your friends, listening to fucking beats, not doing shit. It's literally, I honestly can say between the whole strange situation with like me and Gizmo is we don't fuck with a lot of artists in the SoundCloud scene just because they act like they literally act like little bitches. They treat this shit like high school.
You feel like they act like they're a lot bigger than they are, essentially?
Oh yeah, bro, I had a Craig Zinn placement. Who else did I produce for? I produced for Omen. But Omen never dropped the track because the Wolf situation or whatever. So a lot of people that acted like they were my friends on the internet were like, "Oh no, bro, you and Wolf are having problems right now. I'm taking the Hollow Squad side, dude. You're whack, bro." So that's kind of why I realized like, yeah, this is some SoundCloud high school shit. I actually was supposed to be on Omen's latest project and shit, produced. It was a song called Fog. Never got to hear it. Never sent it to me. DM'd him, asked him like, "Yo, can you send this to me?" He's like, he's just really condescending whenever he DMs people. It's so weird. Everybody acts weird.
All right, we got a few more questions and we'll wrap it up. Double XL freshman list came out today. You got any thoughts on it?
Oh shit. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm pretty high. Never even checked the XXL. But y'all mind telling me who's on that list? And every artist, I'll just give you my personal thought on them. Is that cool?
Yeah, definitely. No, we can right now.
So
there's Playboy Cardi. Let's see.
Playboy Cardi is fire.
Yep.
Awesome.
Kamaya, A Boogie, P&B Rock, X. Made in Tokyo, Amane, if that's how you pronounce that. I don't even know how you pronounce the name.
X made that list?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's in the picture and everything. He kind of looks photoshopped, so who knows if they did something weird there. But and then Ugly God, Cap G, and Kyle.
Man, can you imagine being 19 years old and being in XXL lineup? You're like, yeah, I'm a freshman. I'm actually 19 years old. I'm fresh out of high school.
I think Double XL had to put him on there.
Yeah.
Like, I think they had to put him on there because they didn't want X's
He's got
cult
way
to
too much
come follow
attention
him.
to his name for them not to put him on there. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
X is just a must. Everybody's like, if X wasn't on that list, that XXL list does not even look at it, bro. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone was saying.
All right, we got 3 random questions to end it. We do it with all the guests, so here we go. You're walking to the gas station. What are you getting?
I'm walking to the gas station. I'm getting a fucking pack of Garcia Vega Red Sweets because I stopped smoking backwards because them shits are expensive and I'm fucking kind of broke right now. I'm getting a Sprite, preferably a tropical mix, and some Haribo sour spaghetti straws.
Nice.
Classic.
Some classic choices. So I know we talked about, not like the SoundCloud scene's all fucked up and rap music in general, really. But if there were any other genre of music that you were going to make, what would it be?
Can I choose one genre?
Yeah.
All right. If I could go into any other genre, I'm going into fucking country.
That's where the money's
I
at.
swear, I'm not fucking playing. I'm serious. Fuck everyone. You know how literally, like, you could change, like, okay, picture this. XXX Temptation, for example, he's like, I'm gonna stop rapping. I'm gonna stop with this and I'm gonna start making some country shit. He picks up a guitar, gets a band together, and calls it, like, fucking XX Tarnation or some shit, and like tours the country and kills shit as a country band. That would be hard. I would be in a band, either country or rock and roll.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be tight.
Country's fucking popping too.
Hell yeah.
Big country fans. No, just kidding.
Crack
All right.
open the cold one with the boys. Country.
All right, last one. If you could hang out with either one, Bob Marley or Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi fucking Hendrix. That's a hands down. Bob Marley. Since I smoke a lot of weed, it'd be cool to hang out with Jimi Hendrix. But Bob Marley. But either or, I know I listen to a lot more Hendrix than Marley. So, and plus, fucking Hendrix did a lot of acid. So that's
It's
take
always a
some
plus.
acid, smoke some blunts. That'd be tight.
All right, before we end this, you want to tell us about any upcoming stuff you got coming, or just any other content you're working on?
I have a project that I'm dropping called Life of Pro. I don't know if y'all ever seen Life of Pi, but I'm an Indian, Mexican-looking motherfucker, and my boy Adrian snapped on the artwork, and it looks like it's me on a boat with a tiger smoking a blunt, and he drew it and everything. It's hard as fuck. It's called Life of Pro. And I'm going to drop that on June 25th, 2017. It's going to be a handful of tracks and shit. And should have some visuals on the way. Shout out GYST, shout out Cruz, shout out Gizmo, shout out Boner, shout out John Cody, a.k.a. Clueless. And shout out Slim. And shout out Patinas.
This is the genius, Chris Calico. Cali, baby. Letting you know you're tuned into Tech Nine's independent grind on Dash Radio.